Alright, so this video is focused on completing sometimes it's referred to as the Barney quest or the welcome quest, but either way, really that first quest you want to walk through to get your farming supplies. At this point, MetaMask should be set up and you should be logged in. If that's not done yet, check out the previous video, it walks you through that. But at this point, we assume you're there, we assume that you are on the welcome quest here, and we can go ahead and get started. So the first thing you want to do is you want to click on Barney. You can see the little exclamation point above his head, but he's really going to walk us through. It's very self-explanatory. I love this quest. It used to be a lot more complicated to get started, but you can read what he says, but essentially he's saying, hey, I'm going to give you some seeds and go ahead and plant those. Alright, keep clicking continue. We're going to work on popberries. There are different crops in the game. Scarrots and grumpkins are the other two common ones right now. But we're going to go ahead and plant our seeds that he gave us. He gave us 6, so I go ahead and do all 6. Click back on him now that we're done. And he gets a little exclamation point above his head every time he's ready to be talked to again. So we go ahead and water, grab our watering can. Let's see the neat little animation. And all 6 are now watered. Back to Barney. You can't do this by just doing 1, but yeah, might as well do 6 since we're here and get the extra crops. So just keep clicking on continue. And this time it's going to give us fertilizer. Fertilizer is not required to farm, but it instantly grows crops, so it's super streamlined to help out the quest. So back to Barney, listen to what he has to say. So now that we've watered our seeds, they've arrived via fertilizer, now we can go ahead and harvest them. It's important to note what's happening here. We can see a couple things, right? We can see on our inventory bar that popberries are dropping in there, but also, as importantly, we see every time we harvest, we get 2 seeds. That's important for as we grow the gameplay and get further into the game. So ultimately, when you harvest, you get 1 crop, 2 seeds. So back to Barney, clicking continue. He's actually telling us some really good stuff. I recommend reading this as you go through. But keep clicking on continue. Keep listening to Mr. Barney there. So now we're going to look at energy drinks. We can see that as we were doing stuff, it actually lowered our energy. And you need energy to do certain items. If it hits 0, then you pretty much have to stop. But energy drinks refill this. It goes all the way back from whatever percentage it's at all the way back to 100. So we've used that. You might have saw I didn't actually use it on myself. It's a common misconception that you have to use it on yourself, like by clicking, and you definitely can, but you can also click anywhere. So now he's telling us about Hazel. Hazel is the owner of the store, very important character throughout the game, so you're going to get buy and sell stuff from, at least in the near term. And so once you're done with the Barney quest, it's going to teleport you over to a really central point that we're going to get into further in the further quests, but this is Terravilla. We log in like we're used to, and there's Hazel standing there outside the store. We can go ahead and talk to her, like Barney recommended we do, and she's telling us to come on into her store. You do that by clicking on the store, and that's going to teleport us into the general store. Again, this is important because this is where you buy and sell different items like energy drinks, which we saw earlier. So we can talk to Hazel. We'll see her again in future quests, but we can also enter the store. I'll create a video that dives more into the store, so I won't spend too much time on this. But this is effectively, we can see the different items we can buy. There's a sell tab, but again, I'm going to create a video that goes into this deeper. So once we're done with this, we're going to go back to Terravilla. At this point, we have all the supplies necessary to farm. I'm going to go ahead and create a video that goes into how to complete the set of, there's 5 quests. That's where we're going to leave this video off. Those quests are based out of Terravilla. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here, check out the next video around quests. It is an optional video, so you can also skip ahead to a video on how to farm as well.